Coming up, a tribute to an R&B legend who died 25 years ago this week. The man who first sang the classic Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. A singer who began his career doing wild imitations of Little Richard.
Casey's Top 40.
It was 25 years ago this week that the man who first sang the classic Sitting on the Dock of the Bay passed away. A singer who began his career doing wild imitations of Little Richard. His name is Otis Redding, and he was born in the small rural town of Dawson, Georgia, back in 1941. By the time he was in his early teens, Otis was entering every talent show he could, doing imitations of his idol, Little Richard. In his 20s, Otis was still doing Little Richard imitations, singing in clubs and recording singles for small labels. And then one day he found himself actually opening for his idol at a show in Memphis, Tennessee. After the show, Little Richard told Otis he did a great job of imitating him, but he also told Otis he had too much talent to copy someone else. He should find a style of his own. Otis thought about that, and he started softening up his sound, adding more soul and blues to his songs. The result was a string of big hits on the legendary Stax Volt label, hits like Try a Little Tenderness and Knock on Wood. Otis Redding's career was really taking off. But then, in the middle of a tour on December 10th, 1967, 25 years ago this week, Otis boarded a plane with the band The Bar-Kays. Tragically, the plane went down in Lake Monoma near Madison, Wisconsin. Otis Redding died along with 4 of the 5 members of the Bar-Kays. Otis was just 26 years old. Not long after, a song he had recorded just 3 days before his death was released, and it went on to become his biggest hit. The rock-era classic, Sittin' on the Dock of the Bay. And that's our tribute to Otis Redding, an R&B legend who died 25 years ago this week. Now, on with the countdown.